Hi guys, just really quickly before we get into the video, for those of you who follow me closely, which I really appreciate you for by the way, for those of you who follow me closely, you may have seen on the community tab last week that I made this video, but then there were some technical difficulties in that the video I was reacting to, the audio didn't record and it cropped super weird. But then one of my subscribers suggested this idea, so what I've done is I've recorded the whole video again and I've edited it so that it's on top of the original video. So you may see some little tweaks and little bugs throughout the video where I've paused it because that was impossible to match. I did try, but it was impossible. But yeah, this is that video. So thank you so much for watching it, and I hope after all this trouble you enjoy it. Friends, Gary Goyles and fellow poets, welcome back to the channel. Now, funnily enough, in our last live stream we joked about alternate universes and alternate timelines, and I had a video planned for today, but then something come up on my YouTube and I really wanted to watch it, and then I thought, oh, that might make a nice react video, so I've held on not watching it. I hope it's going to be good. But the reason I mentioned alternate timelines and universes is because this is going to be the first ever video on the channel that is not specifically poetry related. It is about love letters. And as someone who loves writing letters, I write my letters still with a quill and ink. I have my own personal wax seal. I love all that sort of stuff. So it's still a passion of mine. I've got the top drawer on my desk is full of letters from all over the world, and I really enjoy it. So I thought, why not try this? I'm not going to make a habit of creating content that isn't specific to poetry because that's what we're about. But yeah, I just thought it might make a nice change. We'll see what it's like, and then go from there. As always with all my React videos, I'm not going to be watching the whole video because that's not fair on the original content creator. I'll leave a link for the original video in the description down below. But yeah, let me know what you think. I think it's going to be quite touching. I really like the idea of it. I haven't watched it, so you're watching it for the first time, or I'm watching it for the first time with you guys. So let's get started. All right.
I love you. I love you passionately, genuinely, and wholeheartedly.
Like, these are like more like happy tears.
Ah, man, that was hard. I don't really say stuff like that out loud.
And there's definitely an art to letter writing. At least I think so. But yeah, I think this is going to be really nice. This is really touching.
She'd be like, I knew you liked me. I don't know if she knew I like loved her. I'm gonna take a picture right now. Hey, so super random. All right, I sent it.
Hey everyone, today I'm here at the park and I'm inviting strangers to sit here and write a love letter to someone that they are either currently or were in the past secretly in love with. After they
I think, yeah, this is a really nice idea. It's like social experiment thing. I'm glad that they had a good response to it. I feel like nowadays people could easily like just brush it off, right? Writing a love letter. I wish we still, as a society, wrote letters.
write the letter, they have the option of either sending the letter to the person that it's written to by selecting the envelope that says lover, or they have the option of leaving it for another stranger to read by selecting the envelope that says stranger. Let's get started. Is there anyone in your life currently, or maybe in the past, who you were in love with, but didn't tell them?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, actually.
Yes, currently I'm in love with someone.
What do you
We've all been there, guys, haven't we? We've all been there. We've all had those, although they said love, like not even crush, like actually in love with someone and haven't told them. Yeah, I mean, if you're, as poets, right, we got to take the words we choose, we got to be selective with them. Like, if you love someone and not told them, that's intense.
scared of?
uh, expressing myself, and
Hmm.
I'm kind of worried I might scare him away.
So the next step here is, would you be willing to take your time?
He's so nervous. He's doing that thing like, yeah, I'm sitting back and I'm totally confident, but I can tell his heart is pumping right now. Um, yeah, I'd probably be the same, to be fair. If, so I'm all mic'd up and being asked to write a love letter to someone I've never told that I love them. Again, that's a big word, not just crush, like love.
And write them a love letter.
Oh, that's tough. I think I can write about someone, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
So write it.
I can't wait to hear what this guy says.
In here?
Yeah, write it in there.
So it's like as if I'm writing to him.
Yes, exactly. I'm shaking, like this is so intense.
It's funny, isn't it? Like affection and love. And this kind of ties in with the channel. Poets are known for writing awesome love letters and love poems, so it kind of ties in with the channel. But it's funny how the emotion, like that emotion, love and crushing as well, it really sort of affects us, right? Most people, anyway. Some people are blessed with just pure confidence that don't kind of get nervous with that, but isn't it? It's kind of cute, isn't it? That we all kind of get little butterflies in the stomach over this.
Is this gonna be public, like this letter?
It might be, so it depends on the next step.
Okay, all right. I'll say, dear, this was the first love of my life, I would say. You.
Also, by the way, props to the camera work. Like, this is beautifully shot. Everyone loves someone who had... Oh, okay. I can't say that out loud because it could affect the monetization and stuff. But, yeah.
So
I'll edit this out. They're not getting a free advert on Adam Gary Poetry. I'll edit the advert.
how do you feel after writing that?
Rocked. But don't you think this is beautiful? What a great showcase of just being a human. Like, I think it's beautiful anyway.
I don't know. I still feel like it's a secret, but I mean, it's written down, so it's like if he ever finds it, then there.
Well, bless her. I think she might genuinely be in a situation where she loves this person and maybe this person's already married or in a relationship, and like she's genuinely worried of scaring them away. Humans are amazing, aren't they? Like when you see like pure raw human nature and emotion like this, I don't know, it kind of makes me feel united a little bit without sounding too corny, because I think it's fair to say 99.5% of us human beings have been right here.
It is.
How do you feel?
Better, I would say.
How do you feel after writing it?
I feel like it's probably been too long, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's been a long time since I've thought about her, but bringing back memories, you know? Definitely like opened up some old wounds a little bit. I mean, it was like 2 years of like being friend zoned by this person and me like pining after her, you know? It was a long time. It set the tone for a lot of future heartbreak and relationships.
We're all in this together. But I always say, like, one of my things that I absolutely what's the word? I absolutely not fight for, but I'm adamant that the fact of writing down a poem is great for therapy. The guy before him said he feels better for getting it on the page. I always advocate, that's it. I always advocate for poetry as a therapeutic um outlet. I know we're not talking about poetry in this video, but it's this, you know, the same thing. Getting it down in words and on the page and seeing it in front of you, it's like a weight off your shoulder. I say that obviously not for this guy, but yeah, sucks for him that it's opened some old wounds. But let's see what else he says, I guess.
But I learned so much. Yeah, I really did.
That was a lot. Okay.
I'm really glad that these people are taking it seriously as well. Maybe there were some people that weren't taking it serious and they didn't make the cut, but I'm really glad that these people are really sort of opening their veins and opening their heart and taking this seriously. I think it's, again, I've said it, I think this is a really beautiful thing to see.
Do you feel a little emotional right now?
Sorry, especially in a day and age where all our songs are about hookup culture and everything. Like this is like real human emotion we're dealing with now. It's so refreshing to watch.
Yes. He was my first like love, so it's like it's very emotional because I'm like I put a lot of myself into it. So knowing
She's really emotional, bless her.
I like put everything into it and it didn't work out, it was like you weren't good enough like to that person. And even though that's completely not true, you just like put your all into someone who didn't deserve it. In that place and now, like how much I've grown, it's like these are like more like happy tears because I'm like, like I'm so much better now. But I'm just thinking about it like now, it's like I was so invested in you and I thought like we had forever, but we didn't. I'm glad that like we had that short time together, but it still sucks because of how much an impact that person like made on like to me.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
yeah, it's just emotional.
I feel good. I haven't really thought about this because like they're not available. So I haven't really, I'm trying to not think about them and like, and what it would be like to be together.
So now you'll know.
Let's let you know, Thoraya is the creator of this content. Again, I'm not going to watch well, I might watch a bit more. We've only watched 5 minutes of it, but I'm not going to watch the whole video. That wouldn't be fair on them. This is such an amazing piece of content and so wholesome, and definitely go over and watch the whole video and like their video, leave them a comment because this is beautiful.
Notice that there's 2 stacks of envelopes on your table. One of them says lover, one of them says stranger. And here's where you decide if you choose lover, you're going to give them the letter. But if you don't want
That's brave. That's brave.
to do that, then you choose stranger, in which case you're going to leave your letter for a stranger to read, and I'm going to hand you a letter.
And what's really heartbreaking, sorry, I will let you watch a little bit more than a few seconds before I keep pausing it, but what's really heartbreaking is it sounds like some of these people have written a letter to their ex, but some of these people have written a letter to people that may not necessarily be available. That must be so tough. That must be so tough to kind of be in love. We're talking about love, not just crushing, to be in love with someone that's not available.
That a stranger wrote before you.
Oh.
And you read that to us.
I mean, of course, you want everyone to put the letter in the lover pile, but again, some people just can't do that, and that might be damaging to. I believe if this person has a really great friendship with the person they're in love with, they're thinking about it though.
Are you gonna mail it to him or?
Oh, okay. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know.
How do you think she would react if you sent it to her?
She'd be shocked, I think.
Okay.
She'd be like, I knew you liked me. I don't know if she knew I like loved her.
So one of them says lover and the other one says stranger. If you choose lover, that means that you want to send this to him.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the stranger.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I don't want to send it too many years.
Which one would you prefer?
Nah, I'll get this to her.
You'll give it.
Oh wow, okay. Confident. I thought when he was sort of sitting back, he seemed like super nervous and trying to hide it, but okay, he's the first one to actually give it to them.
To her.
Yeah.
In person, or are you gonna send it?
I'm not giving it to her in person. I will definitely send it.
Do you have her address?
I do.
Okay, there you go.
I do.
Do you have her contact?
I do, actually. Oh, that's tough. Oh,
Or you could hand it to him. The whole idea is like you just make the decision here.
No.
Her heart is thumping. Her heart is beating against her chest.
But yeah, there goes my bravery.
I mean, it's tough. It's tough. She's shaking. Bless her. She's shaking. I don't know what pile this is. What do we think? Before I play, put it down in the comments. Pause the video, put it down in the comments. Who do we think she's... Which pile do we think she's going to pick from? I feel like that's the stranger envelope. I mean, this person has a lot riding on this decision right now.
I guess this one.
Is she gonna send it to them? I honestly didn't think. I thought it was gonna go to a stranger for sure. I hope it works out. I mean, if they're both mature adults, depending on what's actually in this letter, hopefully, even if the person receiving this letter is mature enough to be like, I mean, I clearly don't know the situation. In my head, it's a situation where they're not available. They might be with someone or what have you. I just hope that this doesn't wreck the friendship.
All right, before you put it in, would you be down to also read it to us? Are you willing to read it to us?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, okay. Oh, bless her. But they're really putting her on the spot, but that's awesome. If she reads it, that's awesome.
this is hilarious. All right, I'm ready.
Ready is a strong word.
Okay, his name starts with a J.
Okay.
Again, isn't it just so cute to see these people like all giddy and stuff?
Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna cry now. Hold on. Okay. Dear Jay, these past few months have been extremely magical. I absolutely love spending time with you. You treat me like I'm more than special. I have something to tell you that I've been too chicken to tell you. I love you. I love you passionately, genuinely, and wholeheartedly. And I hope for the very best in our possible future together. Love, Olivia.
Oh, bless. She even got a little round of applause as well. I don't know. It's risky. I mean, I'm all for expressing yourself, but it's risky. I wish her all the best.
I'm just too chicken to say it.
You said it.
Yeah.
You said it.
Yeah.
I like her. She's cool. I like her.
Every night I dream of you and I. I've seen you grow, and your love has been a raft in the raging abyss that is my life.
Okay, we have a poet. Okay.
You are my definition of love. You are the reason I made promises to God to be the best version of myself. But now that our time has passed, I fear specters will haunt my dreams of what could have been. So I wish you love, life, and the happiness that you truly deserve. One that leaves you breathless, exhausted, satisfied, and satiated. A love like you have given me. You heard the oath that I sang to the stars, and that will always remain true. So please claim your kingdom and walk this earth as the goddess that you are. You will always find me where I always am, forever in your heart and in the stars watching over you as you sleep, in this life and the next. Love, Cole.
Okay. Okay. We had a few metaphors in there, I think. We got a poet on our hands there. Nice. Okay.
All right, dear. You probably knew this at the time, but I was madly in love with you. I didn't have the courage to tell you because deep down I knew you didn't feel the same way. There were moments when you would be affectionate towards me, and those times became an absolute addiction. I craved more, but the more I wanted, the more you pulled away. It was painful to hear you talk about the older guys you were attracted to. I was completely and utterly in the friend zone, but I was too young and naive to walk away. I wish then I told you how I truly felt, but I learned so much either way. I truly wish you the best. Love, Jake.
As he was getting started, I quickly scrolled through. The guy I really wanted to hear from, I couldn't see him in the video. So I'm going to stop the video there because otherwise we'll end up watching the whole video. And I really want you should go and check out the original video and give it a like and support it because what a beautiful piece of content. But what I was going to say is look at these big smiles from all of them once they've read the letter out loud and like got it expressed it right. That's why I am adamant that poetry is a great form of therapy. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Again, the link for the original video will be in the description. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't completely poetry related. Well, it wasn't at all poetry related, but it's still a passion of mine. I love writing letters, and it's still about human expression and emotion, which, of course, is what poetry is all about. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like. Please leave a comment as well if you've got a second. You guys really went in hard at the comment section in my last video, so I really appreciate it. It's always great to know that you're enjoying the content, and I will see you in the next video or at the next live stream. Thank you very much.